Okay, today, Saturday, May 18th, a rainy day, but we're going to do it. We're working at Camelot daycare or school, and first thing we're doing is taking this whole tree needs to go. It's got decay, but I'm giving 8 hours of time to do as much as I can get done. This one big limb's coming out, so we're going to do a lot of crazy rigging, a couple guys on the roof with chainsaws and all that good stuff. And the primary goal today is to make this playground safe. Deadwooding, getting some weight off the major laterals. We're going to do some fertilizing, some mycorrhizing on these trees and get them as healthy as possible. I wish I had 2 days out here, but I want to do as much as I can in 8. So hopefully the rain will bear with us. We're just going to work through it, get it done. I'm basically pretending like my 3-year-old comes here, and I want to do it like I'd want it to be done if it were my child coming here. So here we go. Going to be a lot of limbs up there just like this. You can't see that decay from the ground, so I'm going to do my best for the time we have. But at least this one's going over the fence, not over the playground area. This tree here makes me nervous. Anyway, there's one, that bottom limb was already cut. I don't know how big that was, but the one right above it, the big limb that came out, it had some dead at the end. It was almost the same shape as this one, except it was bowed way over almost. Anyway, it had some big dead pieces right over the house and the walkway as people were walking out. But halfway back on the limb, and I wish I videoed this, had a massive decayed spot on the top part. I mean, just huge. And it looked very similar to this right here. Of course, this one's going more straight up and down, but I'm not going to take anything else major on this tree because, you know, it's don't want to kill it, but that limb right there, it just had to go. And like I said, I wish I videoed it, but it just had a huge cavity halfway through it, and it wasn't, anyway, it just had to go. But anyway, that's the tree coming over the walkway straight out to the playground. Yeah, it's hard to say. If I had to take one tree out next, I don't know if I'd do this one or the one on the back side of the building where we took that one big limb off. This right here, I know what you're probably thinking, just go ahead and cut this piece off, but it's already got some wound wood developed around the decay, and I don't want to make this any worse than what it is. It's anyways, normally I'd cut it off, but just given the location, everything's leaning toward the building. This is a big enough tree, it could probably go through the building. So I'm just anyway, I've already taken a lot of weight off of it, you know, for that, but it would just, I think it'd just make it worse by cutting that off and re-exposing some of the wounds. So that's the reason why I'm going to leave that. Yeah, that's another reason I hate it. I can only spend 8 hours here. Man, I could spend 2 days easily in these trees just trimming, but this is a big decay spot in another tree, but at least it's at the top with just a branch going straight out. But I'm seeing a lot of this. Just another thing I want to cite, this is the main oak right in the middle of the playground that's covered with boards. That is a huge canker, and obviously a lot of limb coming over that. So I want to take a little bit of weight off of this, but given the time allotted, anyway, it's a difficult job to prioritize. You know, I've just mainly been concentrating on the deadwood over the playground area. This one does go over, but that's just major. I mean, this whole tree right here would probably take 2 days to take down, and that's without the boards and all that, you know, and the toys on the ground. So probably going to take this one limb right here off, the lowest one, and get some weight off the rest of the laterals here. But we don't want to stress it too much because I've already taken a lot of limbs off of this already just to get some weight off of these big laterals coming over the playground. But we're going to take care of this too, and the thing is, we don't want to take so much off that, you know, we kill the tree either. So and also, you know, we're not able to microrize like we really want to because we already had this discussion. It'll take them forever to get all these boards up, and then we wouldn't have time to put them back on by Monday when business is open. I think he mentioned it was like 3 layers of wood or something, and it was just a big issue. So unfortunately, we're not able to microrize the tree like we want to, but if I could talk to them, I want to try to at least get the outer portions of it. Every little bit's going to help because this tree is so old and it's eventually going to outgrow the nutrients available on the ground. So anyway, hope all this works out here.